I just got to my room, another balcony. Look at Rwanda at night. Gorgeous. There is part of the hotel. There is the pool area. There's some outdoor seating. I want to give a special shout out to Brittany. A special shout out to Brittany. I owe Brittany for helping me. Nice room. It's a nice room. I got 2 beds because I like to, sometimes I like to put my clothes and suitcase, on the bed, and then that way, nice. Nice bathroom. Oh my gosh, it's got a tub. And I think I'm gonna take a bath. All I need is some jets. Wow. Nice. And they had ready for me, because I am Platinum Elite Bonvoy member. They had my fruit, which is super cute, super nice. I'm not sure if the candies are gluten-free, but I will check. So here's where I'll be staying for the next week, if that long. I'm gonna hate leaving, so whatever apartment I find is gonna have to come close to this. I need at least a balcony, at least. So tomorrow, I don't know if I'm gonna rest or if I'm just like really eager to get out and explore. I mean, it's like I was so tired. I think I had a little gluten exposure on the plane, and I just slept in the lounge, in Turkish lounge. I just slept the whole time. Then I fell asleep again. I mean, I think I'm really excited. So I think I'm ready to jump on out there. They told me I could come down and get a driver at about 8 a.m. and go get a SIM card. So that's all I need. I need to make sure I got good internet and a Rwanda number. And then, I'm just super excited and just jump on in there, get the driver and go. I'm actually thinking maybe I should rent a car. I haven't even looked into if you need a driver's license, I haven't even looked into all of that, y'all. So I am revving to go. I mean, I'm even though I came in at night, I'm already impressed with the city. I am impressed. So, I have so much to do this week, taking care of my business. I need to find someone, like a college student to help me start editing and uploading. So I should have something on Manifest Africa starting hopefully in the next 2 days. I'm excited about that. I was just sitting there thinking, do you really want to post all the backstory? Because some of the backstory, some of it is the backstory after dark. But we'll see. I'll just play it by ear as I go. I mean, I am impressed. Super impressed. Oh my gosh. Thank you to the Most High Creator. And I have manifested Africa. So here I am, and here we go. keep following me on the backstory. Check in on Manifest Africa. And pretty soon, hopefully within the next week, after I get settled even more, I will start with CBI, Commercial Business Integrated. I know I've been saying I'm gonna start, but I'm really gonna start. So I just have to get someone hired and delegate out, those mundane tasks, and I am revving to go. Mr. Big, he gave me a couple phone numbers for some people to take me around, so I'll be calling them. I don't know if I'm gonna call them tomorrow or the next day. I don't even know if they're available, so I guess I'll figure that out tomorrow. So please share, subscribe, like, and enjoy, following me in the backstory. There's more to come. Even with Manifest Africa, there's always going to be the backstory. The learning curve, I'm starting to like the Ray-Ban stories. Even though it's only 30 seconds, I think I was a little frustrated with the learning curve when I first started using them. So that post was a little frustrated. I've already been coming up with some creative things with how I can really use that 30 seconds of video and make it pop and make a story out of it. Like they're called Ray-Ban stories. So I'm excited about it. I figured out how to how to use them, and it was turning red that one day. I thought they weren't working well. It was because it was full. So you actually have to, once the videos go into the glasses, you actually have to click to download them to your phone or the app or whatever, to your phone basically. So I'm liking that. So they're all available. So hopefully when I find someone to work, it's going to be really quick to just to send them over a few at a time, not too many at a time, but send them a few at a time to where they could get something together for me, post them together, and then maybe even I can do some other creative things besides just stringing them all together. We'll see. You guys and gals will definitely see. So thank y'all. I am in Kigali. Empty nester life. I am super excited, and I mean, I'm planning on this is going to be one of my homes. And you heard me say one of my homes because I'm like Cardi B. If I can't have them both, I don't want to choose. As a matter of fact, if I can't have them all, I don't want to choose. So the U.S. is my home. Kigali, Rwanda. I'm going to build a home here and a business. And I am also looking into Nigeria. I want a home and a business in Nigeria. I mean, why not? Why not? So we can all create what we want, and it might seem impossible, and it is hard. You think that it's easy, but it's not easy. It's so hard to keep that negativity and that conditioning that we've all grown up with, from stopping us or from slowing us down or from detouring us. And it's not easy. It sounds easy when people talk about it, and it's like, that doesn't make sense. It's not, it can't be that easy that you just, to put something in your mind over and over again, and you just start doing it, and you just jump out there and know that you already have, and just know that you already have what you want. And not even what you want. You can't even say what you want. It's like you already have what you got. You already have what you got, basically. So I know a lot of my friends from Texas, they are like, they're tripped out. My family, they're not, because they know that I move around and I travel. I had to take a little break to raise my last child. But the people that know, they're like, how is she doing that? She was, she wasn't working. Then she was driving done turned on all the daggone apps at the same time every day. Hitch, Uber, Lyft, Uber Eats, Instacart. They like, now this B, she is straight up just traveling the world, talking about she's, opening her business, buying some land, in Africa, and she gonna be, back and forth. What do they call that? Like intercontinental or something? I don't even know. It doesn't even matter. Whatever it is, it is what it is. I can show y'all better than I can tell you on this video. So I'm looking so forward to just, I'm just looking so forward. I mean, I'm in my journey. I'm in my journey. I'm alone. I'm a woman, a woman out here alone. I've listened to some of the couples online say, oh, they recommend you be married, and come on now. It's not a requirement to have another person in your journey, necessarily the same person. So, but I understand, I think that, me being married, I think that, it could be easier, it could be easier, it just depends on where you are in life. I just don't want to detour anybody, single, not single, whatever, manifest what you want, do it big, like the Most High Creator. I was just telling Mr. Big earlier, when I look at what the Most High Creator created, I can't even come close. All I can do is use what part of the Most High is in me and create. That's it. I mean, and create what I want. And I told him I might not be able to create or manifest everything. It doesn't mean that you're going to get, I don't think it means you're going to get exactly everything you want, but I do know this. What I don't get, that's because Most High Creator had a better plan and a bigger plan and a more perfect creation, and sees me creating and making an effort. And so I'm not even going to worry about, the things that I thought I had or wanted, and those things didn't come through or didn't happen. It's no reason to even worry about it, because the Most High got my back, just like any parent, would have any child's back, that's trying to do something positive, So here I am in Kigali. I made it, y'all. And I made it. Thank you for everybody that has helped me and supported me and encouraged me. I do have some friends that have encouraged me, and I just really want to say thank you for, being those ones that I can talk to. I know the thing is move in silence. I don't know why, because you need to put it out there. You need to say it and get it reverberating, into the atmosphere, and get that energy bouncing around, so that energy, of what you want can come back to you. All this move in silence, I think that really only applies to people that are negative, people that are saying, no, you can't do that, or how are you going to do that, or you're crazy, or things like that. I don't think that applies to everyone, because anybody that comes to me with any goal, or saying what they're going to have, or what they got, or even what they got, whether I can see it or not, I'm not going to think that they're crazy. I'm not going to think that it's impossible. I'm just not going to come at them like that. I'm going to talk to them constructively, give them some constructive ideas. And I know that I'm not the only person, I know that I'm not the only person like that in the world. And so I think that, yeah, you need to move in silence towards people that give you those types of vibes or those types of bad energy, but just making that like a whole movement, like that's how you are and that's what you do. And you know what I'm saying? It's like, okay, you know, it's almost like a vanity thing. Like, okay, like I ain't gonna tell nobody, so I'm gonna pop up on the scene, like, bam, and then I want everybody to like kind of look at me, look at me, and I mean, there's nothing wrong with that, I guess, if that's what you want to do, but I want to share because I want everybody, every human being to be able to have their own success, be successful in their own way, whatever they feel like success is, whatever they feel like creating, that's, so don't be afraid to share, your goals. You do need to brainstorm. You do need to be able to bounce ideas off of different people. I mean, sometimes it just can't be those, that are necessarily closest to you, and sometimes it can be those that are close to you. It's like I said, I have a couple of friends that, I talk to, and they're very encouraging, for me. Actually told me I inspire them. One of them hit me on the WhatsApp when I was on the plane leaving Nairobi, and they were just like, you just inspire me, and I always tell them, whatever you want, whatever you think in your mind you want, whatever direction you want to go in your business, just start doing it. I mean, there's no reason that you can't have it. Just start doing it, and being from the United States and coming off of, the slavery and the Jim Crow, and then we're still have that negative mindset about, a black person, I'm black, so they didn't let me do this, or, what I'm saying? Like, I'm so glad I'm out of there, and even though I'm light skinned, y'all watch. If the sun comes out, it's really kind of cold here too. I was like, ooh, I'm glad it didn't. Mr. Big was like, why the hell did you bring all them bags and it's costing extra? And I'm just like, shoot, I gotta have my stuff. I'm a girly girl. I'm vlogging, and then I didn't know exactly how the weather was gonna be. And I don't want to be doing too much shopping. I'm supposed to be buying land and opening businesses and hiring people. So it cost me too much, but hey, I got all the money I need and want before I need and want it. Mostly in cash. So, limited amount of 7 days liquidity or less, zero debt. I just got all the money I need and want before I need and want it. In abundance, overflowing for eternity. So, that's how I'm doing it. Yeah, I'm glad to be on Mama Africa's land body. I really am. I mean, it's just a relief. I love, love, love everywhere I look. There's black people and then Chinese, of course, because the Chinese the Chinese they infiltrate like cockroaches or something. I'm not being discriminatory. I love the Chinese people too. They are cousins. But them Chinese people. They not afraid to go nowhere. I'm telling you, and they do not run when you turn the lights on. So I've seen more Chinese actually than Caucasians. So, this is it. I mean, this is the land of opportunity. It's one of the last continents to be yet fully developed. I don't even think it's 25% developed. You could say it's 25% developed because I guess of South Africa, they say, but then that's Caucasian ran, so from my understanding, I haven't been there, so excuse me if that's not the case. So that's why there's so many opportunities here. There's so many opportunities here. And when I think about my ancestors, the part of me, the half of me that was enslaved. And when I think about their children's children coming back to Mama Africa, I mean, that had to have been, how you just sometimes, you're going through something bad and you just want to go home. You just want to go home. I just can't imagine how badly they wanted to go home, So I was reading something about, and I actually had a dream. I hadn't talked about any of my dreams for a while, but I actually had a dream after I had read something about, we think that we're here and now, but all of the energy and the spirits, or whatever you want to call it, that have come before us, like, some people believe that they are all simultaneously intertwined and involved, and that we just see and feel this time. And when I contemplated on that, it was like I had a dream. It was so weird. It was like a guy, an African guy, and he was crying and he was saying, "I'm finally going home." He was saying, "I'm finally going home." So, I mean, I just feel like that's probably one of the spirits that, something in my DNA, one of the spirits that, encompass me, because you can be in a place, I was reading, simultaneously with what comes before or after you. And sometimes those actions that you take, like sometimes some actions that I'm taking right now can affect my energy, my spirit in the past and also in the future. That's really deep. I don't know how to exactly explain it all, but I'm feeling emotional. I just feel like, and then it's so different for me because I haven't been accepted by African Americans or Caucasians, so I've always been in the middle. So, but I tell you what, I'd rather be around Black people, Africans, and I just rather be around that side. So that side of me. I don't know what to say about it right now. I think I'm tired, and I'm just happy. I don't seem like it, but I'm happy. I'm telling you, I'm happy to be out of there. If just but for a few months, I'm happy to be out of there. I'm happy to be starting the second, almost the second half of my life. I've left a lot behind, a lot of pain, mistreatment, just a lot of mess. And it feels good, it feels good. So I'm pretty sure I'm going to wake up tomorrow and I am going to be flying all around and just soaking it in and just taking it all in, and just taking it all in. Get my hair braided and move around. Just move around. Be something positive, for this country. Just be something positive for this country. Be something positive, for myself. Be something positive for my ancestors. And I'm gonna go ahead and say my ancestors on both sides. you know, the ones that oppressed and the ones that were the oppressors. You know, it's both, you know, a negative road, you know, a hard road, because we all have a conscience, you know, we all have a conscience. So with that, I am going to say good night. I'm going to grab some of this fruit. Please, y'all, subscribe, like, and share. Definitely subscribe. Thank you for checking in and figuring out how I got where I was and checking in on the backstory. You know, thank you for watching and checking in on me in Manifest Africa. And thank you for helping me invest and find investors and business people to help on Commercial Business Integrated, CBI. Good night.
She came onto the country shores
As if she were a 100-year storm. Most would heed the warning in time. Take shelter before even catching the enticing smell of the beautiful coming rain. A few godlike men, yet untamed by Mother Nature, would embrace the strong, somehow comforting change of winds. Allow themselves to take up the treasures revealed, left behind her impassioned path. Knowing her omnipresence is in the same nature of themselves, which called unto the storm.